Hello. So today we are at Antelope Island, a place that we are very familiar with. But we're doing a hike we haven't done before, and it's the Elephant Head Trail. It's about 9 miles round trip, and it starts here at the popular White Rock Campground. This is middle of February, and 45 degrees. I mean, it's a little on the cooler side, but it's not cold.
Better than it has been, though.
Yeah. In Fairy Peak, it's right up there. We've done that one a bunch of times. I think Elephant Rock's that one, the little minor one. It's about 4.5 miles one way, and like the first 3 miles is just following a road just like this. So we'll see how this turns out. It's a first for both of us. A lot of people are out hiking. This is a popular trail for little horsies, cute little horsies. And dogs can go on this trail apparently, and runners. And I think a lot of bikers take this trail too. Elephant Head Spur. Just gained about 600 feet. So we are here. Then we take this Elephant Head Spur trail to right there.
We'll have to turn around and come back.
Yeah, I take back the same path. Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, as far as Antelope Island goes, this is kind of par for the course. There's barely any trees, right? Barely any water. But and this would be probably pretty miserable like in the spring when grass is coming back out, and green is coming back out, and all the plants and stuff. Because yeah, all the bugs. Antelope Island's famous for tons of bugs and flies, and they just bite you to death.
They're being forced to do just one.
Well, that's Elephant Head at the top of that little, I don't know, hill mound right there, about 1,000 feet up. And Fairy Peak straight ahead of us. It's a cool little rock section. See 3 bison in the distance. You guys see them right there? Yeah.
Giving them ample clearance. Ample.
Yep. Just past a big group. There's the path that we walked on. You can kind of see the lake, the outline of how high it used to be. But if you notice something in the distance there, that rock, that looks like it's only or it's surrounded by water when it gets higher. I've never swam out there or hiked over there. So Sarah and I were thinking on our way back, maybe we'll do a little detour there, about a mile or so, and check it out.
Yeah.
I think it has some name, like Elephant Rock or something. But that'd be kind of cool to see while the lake is low.
Yeah.
But
never get higher.
Yeah, that's true. In our mega drought that Utah is experiencing, who knows if the Great Salt Lake will ever reach its record height again. All right, so we're at 2.9 miles to this junction. Left goes on that trail, which I'm not sure where it goes. Then this takes you up to Elephant Rock or Elephant Head and beyond. Yeah, it's a split rock. So we're here. We just walk this. Then we take this little pink route, which is the spur, 1.5 miles to the spur. And then from here's the Elephant Head Trail, 1.4 miles. You can see the horsemen and horse women coming down the trail there. And you can see a little bar in front of the tree. That's a hitching post, which allows the horses, I guess, a little break from the shade or from the sun, which is super hot. Muddy section with all the snow melting. Yeah, pretty cool views up here. Looking back down the path we just came up. Yeah, 3 inches of snow, considering that it hasn't snowed in like what, 2 months. And there's Elephant Rock. Sorry, Elephant Rock. There's Elephant Head, straight ahead of us. All right, here's the last 1.4 miles.
I think just your mom invited us over.
Interesting little section here on the cliff side. Yeah, I think we went too high. That's okay though. Yeah, that's a good point Sarah made. But she said this is a bit easier than Fairy Peak, but probably about the same distance. No, actually this is longer, because Fairy Peak's about 7 miles to the summit and back. This is about 9 miles to this summit and back. But this is a lot easier elevation wise. Yeah, so if you want a long hike on Antelope Island, they'll give you a good little challenge, but not too hard, that even the kids could probably do okay on. Granted, they could hike 9 miles, but probably this one. I mean, you can see the trailhead or the cars way back there. And you just follow that path, or which is the road, dirt road, to the base of the mountain, kind of, and then you work your way to the top of this little I don't know, peninsula, and then about 500 feet higher is the summit. So, but this would be awful in the summer just because there's no shade. We've only passed one single tree, and that was back at that hitching post for the horsies. There's the beautiful Great Salt Lake. It's big on this side, but the east side, it's like all dried out. Right now we're going around the point of the mountain here, or the peninsula. Is this the end? So I don't see a path anymore.
Oh.
Did we make it to the end finally?
I think we did. Look at that down there.
No, I just saw that too. I think we did it. Whew.
We did it!
We made it to Elephant's Head.
Beautiful lake.
Yeah, beautiful Great Salt Lake. Fairy Peak. It's actually behind this one, but it's up there. And I think we've only seen 3 people on this spur trail. 1 was a biker, and 2 were hikers. And you can hear pheasants down there. And it looks like there's an outhouse way down there. That's kind of random. And you can see all the horsies way down there, taking some other trail. But as you can tell, Antelope Island's pretty barren. Not a lot of vegetation and stuff, right? But it's pretty cliffy, and which is pretty cool. Like, this would be an awesome mountain biking area, which it already is. I mean, we've seen tons of bikers. I mean, they'd know about it better than I do, of course. But yeah, cool area. Elephant Rock. Maybe from this angle, Sarah, looking back up towards this, looks like an elephant.
Maybe it does. Maybe this is its trunk going up.
Yeah, something like that. So I've been trying to figure it out, why it looks like an elephant head. But I think it's from this view looking up rather than the other side looking at it. Yeah, so I show 4.82 miles. What was yours?
4.84.
Okay, so 4.8 miles, yeah. And we've been hiking for 1 hour and 47 minutes from the car to here. A vulture or a hawk.
Once that monkey it just heard.
Yeah, we just heard a monkey up here. A chimpanzee going crazy. All right, we're heading back down now. On our way back, we see 2 bison just laying down, probably just sunbathing, just right there.
Ooh, the snow section.
Yeah, back in the snow section. And there's some horsey men and horsies and a puppy down there.
Aww.
Looks like a border collie, the kind that we want to get. We'll have to spy, do some reconnaissance. Come to the right side? Yeah, maybe. I'm going into the thick sagebrush now, but we're almost through it. A weird little wood pile right here. It looks like a boat over there too. I mean, obviously a lake level was here, or a beach was here. This is the remnants of something. Maybe even just like a corral, maybe.
Yeah.
But what's that thing though? Looks like a boat of some kind. Yeah, I think it was some type of corral, because look at that. In the distance, there's a fence. I think it was a corral. There could have been a spring on this side, and that's why they built it over here. Get some fresh water.
Any treasure?
No, but there's a skeleton though. Just kidding. There was something down there too by that tree. I wonder if it's another type of boat. But yeah, there's like lots of lumber just everywhere. Yeah, there used to be some type of corral of some sort, watering hole with a boat here.
This is a heavy boat.
Yeah, and look how far away the lake is, or the beach is, and look how far this is. So that tells you how far the water line was at one time, all the way to where it is now. That's probably like a good mile away. That's crazy. Yeah, just random exploration stuff that you find. Kind of cool.
It's a big boat, huh?
Yeah.
I was thinking like a canoe, but that's...
It's all metal too,
Yeah.
not wood. Probably used to carry stuff. Like barrels or something, or one animal. No, an animal would tip over, would fall out.
A bison.
A bison. They just step wrong and off you go.
Yeah.
Tip over the entire boat.
Whale? That's cool.
Let's go look at this corral real quick, since we're just right here.
Okay.
There's lots of old timbers and lumber everywhere. There's a flat area just right there. And a pile of bones. Probably like a little coyote of some kind, or...
Well, that's a pretty big bone right there.
Or a praying horn.
Looks like a hip joint or something.
Yeah. But most of the bones are just right there.
Shoulder joint. Yeah.
Probably died right here and the scavengers got it.
Maybe it was a bison?
Another bone over there. I think it'd be bigger than that. The bones would. And look, more bones too. It's kind of a big corral here. Oh, little rabbit was running.
It's weird because if there's a corral right here, you would think where you live would be kind of close, right?
No, they probably just have free roam of this area, eat all the grass and stuff. Then when they're ready to haul them back or to sell them, you just corral them right here. But you think there would be a road somewhere? Yeah, that's true. I mean, this is probably the entrance right here. They probably follow a path. They just walk all the cows or walk all the bison up that way. Nice little discovery, rediscovery. Sarah's playing in the sand. More bones. More bones. It's like a graveyard over here. Not sure. Oh, more bones. Yeah. A lot of bones out here. Bigger timbers and stuff. Old tire. It kind of looks like a dog's hair or something. Like when you pet it.
Oh, yeah.
And the light kind of shines on the dog's hair. Like with the grain, you know. See all the cattails? That usually means there's fresh water. Because Great Salt Lake, of course, is salt water. And there's fresh water just right there. Because cattails love a lot of water. And that's probably where bison go to drink their fresh water. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of bison tracks. So all that water probably comes down from that hillside, probably pops up a little spring just right here. Probably a little bird refuge too. Yeah, I'm sure they use that water. Oh, another bone. Another bone. But I was gonna say, they probably use that spring in relation to the corral just right there. They use the fresh water from the spring here. Oh, swampy. Yep. We just hit the border of it. More swamps. Yeah, we're like right on the edge of that marsh right there. Yeah, so anyways, they probably use the freshwater spring right for the corral for the bison or For something. Yep, now that's making all sense. But I'm not sure about the boat though. Yeah, now we're back to the beach. Walking towards that rock formation. Away from the freshwater spring. So I've actually come across a saltwater spring in Moab, yeah.
How does that work?
It came out of the rock. So there's a salt layer, and as the rock or the water, seeps through it, it hits that salt and just bubbles out as a salt spring. Look, there's a runner way out there in the distance.
Oh, yep.
Be kind of cool, I guess, to run along the beach.
Yeah. Cool.
Footprints in the sand, it's kind of cool.
This is kind of like, you should try stepping on one of these. They're spongy. It's kind of interesting. Like when we come across another one, I'll find you one. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's
Step on it.
some of this salt formation
Yeah.
bubbling up or something. Yeah, it's very spongy.
Yeah, it's spongy. Whoa. Wow, it's cool.
Feels like we're just halfway there.
I know. Ah, it keeps moving in the distance.
Mm-hmm. It's a mirage.
Yeah.
Look at all the flat rocks.
Yeah.
These are like the perfect skipping rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of these are incredibly flat. Sounds like plates are breaking.
Yeah, well they,
They're just as thin.
yeah. And that is.
Yep. It looks fake almost. Like the landscape, like right here. How perfectly still it is, like the water.
Yeah, I thought I saw them.
Yeah, I think this is from all the waves and salt, just kind of bleaching them. All the holes and stuff in the rocks.
Whoa.
Well, we made it.
Yep, we did it.
Elephant Rock, or Elephant Head, way up there. Walked all the way back over there, came down, went to the little corral, walked straight across, and we'll walk straight back towards the cars. Yeah, so normally this is surrounded by water. Probably like 2 years ago it was, but now that the Great Salt Lake is receding quite a bit, you can actually walk to this now versus paddleboard or swim out here. Crazy just how calm it is and silent. There's not a lot out here like to see, but it's definitely interesting rock.
Yeah.
And I guess bragging rights to say that you've been to this little island. But other than that, like, it was cool since we were here, but I don't know if I would make this a destination all by itself. But I mean, all the holes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, my guess is probably when the lake was higher, you know, and the wind was pushing the waves, you know, very windy day, the salt water was just dissolving and staining the rocks white. This entire thing is way white, like white as bones. Some snow right there. All right.
There's the cars. Okay.
Right over there. So probably another less than 2 miles back to the car.
Yeah.
What's our mileage right now?
It is 9.11.
Wow. Yeah, we'll be under 11 miles. Yeah, if you imagine and look straight ahead, it looks like we're at the ocean. You know, it doesn't even end. All you see is just water.
Very calm.
Very calm, exactly. I guess almost too calm, like it's fake, like a simulation. Yeah, look at these little craters. I can imagine dogs coming out. Yes! Freshwater lake! Blah! And they throw it up. Blah, 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 blah. Sarah found diamonds.
So they're actually like salt crystals. Look at that. It's actually a crystal.
It is salt crystals. It's not ice.
Wow. That's really cool.
There's light at the end of the tunnel. I see it. I can see the cars. It's a long walk.
Yeah. We just hit almost 9.99. 10
miles.
miles.
Yeah, check out that piece of wood right there. See how it's all white? Covered in salt. Just like the rock way back there.
Wood?
Yeah, maybe it's wood. And maybe there was like some type of barbed wire fence. Because the fence goes right there.
Yeah.
To keep the animals from crossing onto this side. Now that the water's low enough, that's definitely wood.
Yeah.
And the salt just stained it white. We made it. And all this sand is awful.
Yeah.
Nearly to the parking lot. Just need to go up towards the sign. And on the other side of those cars is the bigger parking lot. And that was the Elephant Head Trailhead, or Trailhead, Elephant Head Trail on Antelope Island State Park in Utah.